Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Sunshine State and Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. Today, Week 12 of the NFL season is upon us, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. On the visitors' sideline, their head coach. These guys hold their own, 6-2 over their last 8. His counterpart on the other side, the head coach of the home team. These guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd. The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. A dangerous return man showing it here. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal caller.
His ability to adjust on the fly is almost unmatched in the game right now because it leads to a couple of snaps per game. You just sit back and ask yourself, how did he pull that off? Opponents can practice and prepare each and every week all they want. But this guy, he is hard to corral.
You look at this Jaguar defense.
This unit, they've struggled a little bit against the pass, ranked number 21 in the league.
And those are the kind of plays that this unit needs to make because they know that going against a team of this magnitude and the way that they're playing, they cannot afford to let them get on a roll or they chip away at their timing.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
That's good for our Broncos. First down.
On 1st and 10, it's Charbonnet. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at their 48-yard line.
To throw is Nix. Got a man open, it's Sutton. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Well, this defense for the Jags, they were fantastic a week ago in that win over Houston.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hip, but they're saying it's incomplete.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw, trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll go for it. Here's Nix. Got a man, and he hits him.
Oh my God, it's a flag.
And he will have the first down, but hold everything. A flag is down. This one might not stand. An unfortunate time for the penalty there. That cancels out a positive play from this offense.
Well, not to sound too trite or too accepting, but you and I both know it happens. You got to accept it and move on. Yardage, you got to get back. Focus on the next play. Move on.
So here's the first drive now for the Jags. And they will be led out by their 6'4" quarterback.
You enjoyed watching that game tape, didn't you?
Yeah,
Last week's game.
Good. 4 touchdowns, 1 pick.
Now, you were a little upset about the pick. I didn't know if you would play him this week or not if you were the head coach.
Hey, they got the win.
You got the win, so you got to give him another chance?
Give him another shot.
All right, I think the ratio is pretty good. He'll try to eliminate the interception, but he wants to keep that hot streak going, throwing touchdown passes.
Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Number 6 brings up 2nd and 4 at the 26-yard line.
Now a first carry here for the running back. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Richardson shotgun on 3rd down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Let's go now.
And the slot man goes in motion left. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 34. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. On the gain of 3 on the play, and that'll make it second down.
Here we go. At the 31-yard line.
And Richardson yet again. They'll try to set up the screen. It's complete. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Richardson looking to throw this.
Oh, you right there. Hit that man.
And he gets this one inside the 15.
Gotta watch this replay. Hold on.
Just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. Richardson to throw off play action. And it's caught. And the Jaguars are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Here we go now on 1st and goal.
Thank you.
He is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
At the 2-yard line.
Now the Broncos are going to take a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter.
Ready?
Richardson looking to throw. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Britton Strange, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars are on the board first here this afternoon. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. They currently sit 1 game over 500 thanks to their victory a week ago. But Charles, they've been really an up-and-down team all year. Do you think that they have enough to get into the playoffs?
Well, you did mention they've been up and down all year, so to me, depends on what week you catch them. When they're at their best, I think they're definitely playoff worthy. But to me, they haven't been able to bring the intensity week in and week out, and that could be their Achilles heel.
Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. And now a handoff to Charbonnet. And he stopped immediately there. Tackle made by Devin Lloyd, the linebacker. The Broncos at 6-5 now on the year. And they were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape prepared for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
He completes this to Sutton. And he's got this down to the 35. 3rd catch of this 1st half for him, and this one is a 1st down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's Nix. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 15-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now it's Nix. They'll run the screen with Mitchell. Beautiful fake. And the Broncos are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
That's another Broncos first down. 1st and goal, Denver.
Throwing Nix.
Oh,
It's another incomplete to
oh,
Mitchell.
yeah, there we go.
Touchdown, Broncos. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Broncos are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Jaguars offense and their quarterback coming out for their 2nd drive. And his ability to use his legs has given the defense fits when trying to game play. And he's currently 2nd in the NFL in rushing yards by a QB. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They are back over the 500 mark for the season. Got there with a win a week ago. Their 2nd straight victory.
Bro, it's 2 of y'all right there, man. There's no way he should have got a 1st.
They know their roles. Everyone understands how they fit offensively, defensively, and this team now has an identity, and they're playing to it and playing well.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Yes.
38-yard line, 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 at the 38-yard line.
Now Richardson back to throw it. Wide open receiver complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 36. Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll get it inside the 35.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of
Oh,
find
you know
out
why he
what's
should have got that many. He should have got 3 yards, man. So at least got only 1.
But for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
That's a strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. The Jags picking up the 1st down there, a gain of 12. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 7.
Now it's Richardson. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete.
Talking about.
And he
You
is
stuck
going
with
to lose
him.
yardage here. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And that brings up third and a full 10 yards.
Oh, we're always talking about the athleticism we see from these guys on the field. How about the intelligence as well?
Got crap.
He recognized that there was a screen pass on that one, broke off his pass rush, and got back to tackle the running back. That's great scouting and great reaction.
Richardson. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
Oh!
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
Come on, come on. Hey, look up. Gravity lying. Ready.
And they'll try the option on first and goal. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
I was about to say, here come that deep option.
Richardson keeping it himself from 8 yards out. And the Jaguars will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Denver's offense now set to go. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it first and 10. Nix to the air. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. To throw, here's Nix. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. So here's a first and 10 at the 38.
This not the oh, Jesus, man.
Working out of the gun is Nix. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Bryant. And they're going to speed things up here.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
A final shot before break. Nix to the right side and intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Jaguars offense and Anthony Richardson ready for this next possession. Remember, he called his own number on the touchdown run earlier, and that's something he's been able to do with some frequency this season, as you see here where he ranks among NFL quarterbacks. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They'll start with the option. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half it didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, they want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities. And I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Richardson will keep it once again. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. 6 yards there on the keeper. It's second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4 at their 49-yard line.
They'll try and run this one right up the gut. A good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Give him 30 yards there. They lulled them to sleep there, so to speak. That was all set up in the running game, wasn't it?
Another example of what all offensive coordinators tell us. When the running game's operating, it really opens up the playbook, and that's when they hit them with the play action. And you can see the defenders rushing towards the line of scrimmage, then scrambling back, trying to cover. Couldn't get there in time.
Well scripted. They had the big running play, now the big passing play. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. Now Richardson. And a quick throw here.
You are playing.
And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Travis Hunter from 10 yards out. And the Jaguars take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
Nix from the shotgun.
Oh, yeah, it was almost a fit. Should have been fit.
Cannot hang on. It's 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Broncos first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. Operating from the gun, here's Nix. Over the middle, complete. It's Sutton. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. A handoff for Mitchell.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, yeah, you couldn't block that one, dude?
Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Why couldn't we at least getting a first down?
To flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Operating from the gun, Nix. He finds his man, complete. It's Sutton. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defense.
Dang!
Brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's his back. And a turnover on downs. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team. Their drive and will to come back and win can be taken.
You gotta be kidding me, man. Yo.
Just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And ultimately, this won't go for much. touch, maybe a couple, but boy, he showed off that make-you-miss ability that certainly is in his arsenal. 3 quarters have come and gone. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Jacksonville. It's Jaguar football here, and they'll look to extend their lead as we begin quarter number 4.
Here's Richardson to throw. Finds two now in the backfield.
He couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up first and goal.
Ready?
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Richardson going to try to run it.
And he'll take this into the end zone. A touchdown, Jacksonville.
Anthony Richardson
Keeping it himself from a yard out.
and the Jags are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
Good starting field position for him as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They'll wind up getting just a yard, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 41-yard line.
To throw is Nix.
Hey,
Play setting it up for Mitchell.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down.
Broncos first down. 1st and 10.
Looking to throw. Nix.
That's dropped out of
come on, man.
And flags come in as he gets forward for about 3 yards. Now let's check on the call. So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
So following the hole,
I'll be up in there.
a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
That's to Mitchell out of the backfield.
So 8 yards on the completion there, and it's 2nd down. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit. But get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are. You know, make someone miss in the open field.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Back to the air with Nix. Again to Bryant, and again it's caught. So from the 26-yard line, here's a 2nd down and 4.
They'll look to throw again. It's caught. Mitchell.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. Back to throw again. And right with it here over the middle. The Broncos on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3.
Here's Nix.
Thank you. Oh, 4th inches?
And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
They'll run for it. Here's
Thank you.
And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown.
Jalen Wright, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Broncos have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. The extra point up and good by Aubrey.
And that cuts the lead to 28-14.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go.
Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
34-yard line.
Viking 18.
They'll send the big tight end in motion right.
Richardson to throw out play action.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. They get to him for a loss of 4, and it brings up third down on the sand. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
18 cards, ready, go.
Richardson looking to throw.
He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this fourth quarter.
The Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away.
Just a 25-yard
Yeah, took that to the 12.
by any stretch. And it'll be a short field for the Broncos as they take over 1st and 10.
Now it's Nix.
Over the middle, the catch made by Mitchell. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
It's a gain of 9.
Throwing Nix.
There's that man again. It's complete.
And Sutton will have a Broncos first down as he'll get this down to the 36.
That's good for a Broncos.
Back to throw. Nix. Complete to Bryant. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game.
Now 2nd down and a few inches.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
Yeah.
1 timeout at their disposal, but more pressing is the need for 2 scores, obviously. Here's 1st and 10.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
Now 1st and goal.
Another Broncos first down.
Looking to throw. Nix. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. The Broncos in their hurry-up try to get to their positions and get set quickly. This is intercepted, and that should do it.
It's Devin Lloyd with a pick.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Curry for the extra point.
And he's been a busy man 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
And Denver getting set to take the field.
Well, probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the fourth quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At their 48-yard line.
2nd and 4.
And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 37. 15 yards there on the catch and run. Now they got to get to the line quickly.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Nix looking to throw again. They'll run the screen with Mitchell.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
And good yardage there on first down because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
What in the world was that?
Showing 18 seconds now to go. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. You can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
No choice but to go. Here's fourth down now. They'll go for it. Here's Nix.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that will force a turnover on downs. The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things in.